This has been such an emotional journey. Welcome back to day 9, by the way. Between all the tech difficulties of day 8, the in-game issues, the hitting and pitching inconsistencies, and overall just a lack of sleep for close to 10 straight days, this has been a wild journey so far. But I could not be more excited to tell you guys, today to start day 9, we are back in Champion Division. The Championship Series has been so incredibly hard to get back to, but I'm so happy that after day 8, we're finally back here today. And it is officially the 9th inning of surviving over the show with one stub. We are so incredibly close to World Series. On the line graph, we are one notch away. In all honesty, when I started the series, I planned on day 10 being our promotion to World Series day, if we were even going to be able to get there. But that's how I mapped it out in my head. After learning, unfortunately, how inconsistent this game feels online, I'm not going to be able to let that happen. If we're on a roll in day 9, we're potentially going for World Series today. Now, before we get into it, there are a couple things that we have to do. First off, rule 1 of the series was I cannot spend a single dime on this game. I'm happy to say after 9 innings that has been accomplished. But there is one problem. We have 57,000 stubs. And yesterday, as you guys saw, I definitely did not have 57,000 stubs lying around. Because after I finished up recording last night, I opened up one pack just to feel better, honestly, because of how insane day 8 was. I opened one pack, and you guys know how insane our pack luck has been on this account. I ripped the standard, and somehow our best pull of the entire series happens, of course, when I'm not even recording. We pulled Cal Raleigh out of nowhere. We finally got to see the blue. And last night, as you guys can see, I ended up selling him, and then we ended up getting one more guy. For the entire time of the God Squad, I've had Alfonso Soriano on the bench. We've never had to use him because Didi has been pretty solid the entire way through. I've been hearing from some of the top players that this Ray Durham card is actually the truth. When you're playing in the higher ranks like Championship Series and World Series, where you're playing on Hall of Fame, Legend, all that kind of stuff, you need the contact help and you need the speed. Ray Durham has all of it, 90 contact, 80 speed, and then of course, he bats from both sides. So I felt like he was more of a well-rounded player than Alfonso Soriano, so of course, we put him on the bench. And now, just in case we run into trouble with Didi, we have a second baseman as well to use. Besides that, rule 2 of the series was that I had to build a God Squad from scratch with, of course, not being able to spend any money. And I would say that we did that. Our Wheel of Chaos spin giving us Cal Raleigh, now he's up to P5. We pretty much have a full P5 squad, by the way, hitting-wise. The pack pull of Cody Bellinger was so insanely clutch, and everybody else has just been very, very good the entire time. Not to mention the pitching, which, fingers crossed, it's going to be good today. Guys, I need all of the good vibes, prayers, anything. I need it all today. And the bullpen's ready to go as well. We did add Tyler Rogers just because of his insanely weird arm angle. Apparently, Under the Show 26 has had a gigantic problem with cheaters online. And supposedly, the cheating software can't hit any submarine pitchers. So my boy Tyler Rogers, if we get into a weird game where we know something's off, he might be our saving grace today. So I'm happy to say that we've accomplished rule 1 and rule 2, but that just leaves rule 3. And with rule 3, the one thing I have to do is go win that trophy. We are sitting before game 1 starts at 95 points away from World Series. And our first game is going up against Roger Clemens in a full, pretty much P5 God Squad. It's also ironically going to be the first time that we face Roger Clemens the entire time that we've played. So I really don't know what to expect from him, but pitching has got to be on point today. Let's hope for the best. Come on. Come on. Great start. Fantastic start. Come on, Sanchez. Guys, today is going to be very different. I'm going to be so laser focused. I'm obviously going to try to make it fun, entertaining the whole thing, but wow, he's already changing his shortstop. Holy. All right. But we're going to have to be so dialed in and focused, guys. It's going to be ridiculous. So if I am not really talking or, you know, not seeming like my normal self, that is why. Because if I'm talking, I should have been hammering that ball. Oh, there we go. I thought for sure that was not going to work, but that's also Ronald out there on right. Yeah, that would have been so bad to run on him, but it's all right. 2 guys on, 2 outs. Ooh, Cal. That's what I'm talking about. We're going home 100% on this. And we're also going 3. It's fine. All right, we scored 1. Again, I got to just do it manually for the running. The running is so weird for me this year. And immediately, dude, immediately, we're not doing this today pitching-wise. We're not. 95 miles an hour off the bat. That really was not that great of a hit by him. We are not doing this where we're just immediately giving up the game the second that we go back to pitch. It's not happening. There it is. That's exactly what we needed right there. Get him. Perfect. Nice double play. Let's go back into hit. Ooh, Brian Reynolds. That's what I'm talking about. Dude, this card is so good. Brian Reynolds' swing has been broken and over the show for years, but the egg hunt card that he has this year, man, a strikeout here would be gigantic. He hit it. Wow. and then he gaps it, and then he freaking gaps it. Oh my gosh. That type of stuff pitching wise is exactly what I'm talking about. How the heck does J-Ram with his small bat hit those pitches so far out of the zone? It's insane. 3-2. I don't love this pitch, but yeah, I mean, dude, there's nowhere. It's 92. It's 92. He barely hit it. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about. The pitching, you can't pitch anybody anything. You're pitching good pitches. He's either just gonna walk or he's gonna hit a ball like that. It's insane. It's actually incredible this year. Dude. 86 now up the middle. What do we have to do to get out of this inning game? He hasn't had a single good hit the entire inning besides maybe one when he roped the double. That was pretty much it. What do we got to do to get out of here? I do not want to go to the bullpen this early. I really don't, but his confidence is shot. And unfortunately, right into game one, we find ourselves in a massive pitching problem. It's either we have to come back hitting wise or this game could potentially end with a mercy rule. Come on, Kyle. Come on, Kyle. Again, that's not going, but it's fine. That should be a double. Oh my God, he's gonna get it. He's actually gonna get that, man. I don't understand why we just can't get out of innings, man. We are cursed at not being able to get out of innings, and he's gonna take second off of it. I don't know. I really don't. Ever since about like day, I'd say 4, this weird pitching bug has happened where we just can't do anything. There we go, Ethan. That's good. Okay, thank goodness, man. There we go, Didi. Finally, baby. That's the home run we're looking for. Just keep chipping away. That's all we need. Just keep chipping. I got to make sure that Humpty Dumpty over here is not going to make us pay for something. That was way too low. And that's clobbered. You can't pitch in the zone. You just can't pitch in the zone this year. Huh? What? Look at where our contact is. Just let... I don't know, man. Ooh, Cheerio. Guys. 86. I don't know. I don't get it, man. I seriously don't freaking get it. And then that's going to hit Clemens right in the noggin. That's going to hit him directly. Okay, we get on base. Oh my gosh. And then that's... Dude, that's literally a strike. That's actually a strike. And then he does that. This game, bro. This game. Oh my God. This is not how game 1 was supposed to go. There we go, Brian Reynolds. That's what I'm talking about. Come on. Again, it would have been so much nicer if he still had 10 runs, but he's got 13 now. So we need 6 more runs to tie it, and now 7 runs in order to make this work. I still believe we can do it. I'm still confident. There we go. All right, Jackson. All right, I like that. That's going to be a double. There we go, Trevor. Okay, all right. Again, 2 outs, though. We have 9 runs. We need a grand slam. Literally, we need a grand slam. And then that's no shot. That's 100 miles an hour. He's going to get bailed out. This game. Game 2, we have to flush this loss. We're back down to 675. That's just insanity. All right, going into game 2, they had a supercharged Jordan Alvarez coming up to us. That's the first time we've seen that. And he's back at 697. So technically, we win this game since he's higher rated than us. We're going to go right back into champ. That is exactly what we need right here. So come on. And even though we were still giving up the long ball, Jackson Churio was right there to help us out. Jackson, yeah. Jackson, okay, man. W Jackson in the comments for that one. Oh my gosh, man. Cheerio, bro. There we go, Didi. Love that. First swing. Love it. Cody Belgic up the party going with a triple in the bottom of the first, even off of not that great a contact, but we don't have to talk about it, which set up Brian Reynolds perfectly to do exactly what he's been doing for the past 2 days. There we go, Brian Reynolds. Dude, I love this Brian Reynolds card. That's 4-0, bottom of the first. Let's go. That is hit out. That's hit out. Are you serious, man? These balls are incredible. They're actually incredible. I know we're playing at Coors, so stuff's gonna fly out like that. The fact that that's not jammed is crazy. Is actually, and then he hits that. Okay, all right. There we go, Didi. I love this Didi. Whenever he's not hitting ground balls, he's hitting bombs. That's all I know from Didi Gregorius. Trevor. That's a home run. Thank goodness, Trevor. All right, very good. But despite taking a commanding lead, our pitching still just We can't help ourselves, apparently. Every single time that we have the lead, we have to somehow mess it up. As Eli Willits drills one to right field, scoring the guy from third, making it 6-4. Top of the fourth, 6-4 lead for us. I think you guys know where this is going. At this point, you know the pitching's gonna do something. This analog, man. Oh my gosh, we have to go to pinpoint. We have to. They killed analog pitching this year. I'm fully convinced. After the game got tied up 6-6, we brought in Cam Schlittler, which let JJ Weatherholt do this, which after giving up those runs and home runs and just the pitching tearing us apart, we lost all of our hitting confidence. I started going for pitches out of the zone to try to make something happen, and whenever you're doing that, nothing's gonna work, which leads us to the top of the fifth. At the worst time possible for it, Didi gives us this. This game does not want us to make a World Series, man. I can tell you guys that right now. He's going to score a run because of all this. He's actually going to score another run because of it. After giving up an absolute torpedo to Brandon Nimmo, I'm not going to lie, that was hit very, very well. I'm still going to call this guy Flukes McGee. Most of his hits have been 80 miles an hour or less off the bat. He just finds a way to get on base. And when you're losing to that, that might be top 5 most frustrating things in all of video games, to be honest. There we go. Dude. What? Actually, what is happening? Literally. That should be a bomb. I have played so many games with Okamoto. How is that not a home run, brother? And then that's a home run. Just late. That's a home. It just chooses. It literally just spins a wheel and goes, you know what? There it is. Home run. Perfect. I mean, I'm happy we're back within one, obviously, but it just feels so off. Come on, DD. Thank you. Perfect. Okay. One more out, and then all we have to do is hit 2 home runs or a 2-run home run if we can. And we take the game and we're back in a champ. No prop. Can never be easy, bro. Can never be easy. Oh my God. Can we get out of one game without giving up close to 15 runs? That's gonna drop, dude. How? I need to message this guy and just ask, how the heck do you get so lucky? I need to know. And then he's hitting that. 89 miles an hour. He's hitting that to the gap. I'm gonna freak out. I'm actually gonna freak out. This is the closest I've ever come to crashing out in this game. And after that, top of the ninth, I think everybody knows how this is gonna end. But us barely missing our spot, getting over the ball, hitting into a double play, with Trevor's story to end the game. Down to 643 now. First 2 games as L's is definitely not how I wanted to start this. I'm not playing ranked for another day. I'm not doing it, guys. I'm so sorry, but I'm not. So we have to get World Series today. I love the charity. I love making these videos, but man, is ranked seasons in the toilet right now. Thank you, Jackson. Thank you, brother. Holy man. Let's make sure we get out of the inning. And of course not. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh my gosh, that's 102. If that, thank goodness. 6-1. Come on. Keep hammering. That's a perfect Didi. That's another bomb. And one person can only handle so many Didi Gregorius perfects. Yes. Yes. We got the quit, baby. Come on. What's that bring us back up to? 678. That's okay. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it going, please. If we win this game, we're back in champ, and we're going up against Paul Skeens on the mound. There we go, baby. There we go, Cal. That's going all the way to the wall. That's going to be a double for Cal and an RBI double, actually, for Cal as we take the 1-0 lead. There we are, Cal. That is a beautiful at-bat. Beautiful at-bat from Cal Raleigh going dead center right there. There we go. I don't care about PCA's arm. I'm running on him. Come on. There we go. We're 100% in there. Thank goodness we're scoring some more runs now. At this point, do I need to explain it? You guys already know what happens. We're up 3-0. You see what's about to go down. A nice, fantastic bloop hit from Brandon Lau at 65 miles an hour, falling in between 3 people, which leads to Alex Bregman doing this. Didi. He's going to go home. They're actually going to score 2 runs off of that garbage of an inning. That garbage of an inning. They're going to score 2. At least they didn't tie it, but are you actually kidding? A jammed hit like that starts off his comeback inning. We're getting very good contact. We're doing everything we need to do. It's just nothing like that is happening. Finally. Thank you, Ethan. Ooh, Trevor. What? Tell me that's not good. I can't do it. We have to get out of this game. We have to win this game, get out, and just get in the champ and win 3 straight games from there. We've had, there we go. And now we're getting rewarded for that kind of stuff. We've had such a good hitting day, I will say. It's just pitching has been something else. Even though we're doing pretty much the same stuff this game and it's working. Ooh, Didi. Didi, that's 97. That's 97. Finally. Finally, something like that happens. We'll take a triple, Didi. And then Trev. And then Trev to the gap. Let's go. On to the bottom of the 9th with a score 9-3. We're looking to close it out just to get back in the champ. And there we go. Bobby Witt, as long as Trevor can get there. Beautiful win. Fantastic win. And if my calculations are correct, 7-10. Let's go. Keep it up. I need the good luck from you guys. In our game back in a champ, we were not only going up against Clayton Kershaw, but 2 separate captain boosts. I guess our boy has a Dodgers God squad. Is this Clayton Kershaw the truth? A 3 ERA? This is the first time we're facing him too. Ooh, Cody. Cody. That's why I love to see out of Cody Bellinger right there. Lefty on lefty, it don't matter. He's actually better lefty on lefty. The worst part of giving up a bunch of runs off of stuff that really is just not even great. No perfect perfects, no great hits, just a lot of garbage is when you can't hit to come back. That is by far the worst. And that's exactly what happened in our second Hall of Fame game of the day. Off of Clayton Kershaw on the Dodgers God squad, we just didn't have it. We only scored 3 runs. And unfortunately, we take another loss. Another heartbreaking loss, I should add, to be honest. All right, well, how much did we lose for that? He was 650. We lost 32 back into the stupid division, man. But we're gonna keep running it back, this time versus Diamond Tarek Skubal. Akamoto starting us off fantastic. Nice, perfect home run, but that immediately gets neutralized by Willie Castro. And then you guys could probably guess again what happens after that. Yordan Alvarez, he's just so good. And from there, the game just completely fell apart. No matter where I pitched it, it was going for a perfect home run. And the only way that this could get worse is if one of our great fielders that have like 90 speed just for some reason can't get to a ball. Yeah, that game definitely didn't go to plan, but this time we're going up against Nolan McLean, which after 4 scoreless, we had the big dumper finally giving us the lead. Nice little home run there. But guess what, guys? Pitching never ends. It just, the struggles never end. Okay, Tel Marte home run, and then a ball that barely gets by Didi Gregorius. That gives him 2 runs back. Luckily, Ethan Holiday with a nice late home run gives us some insurance back. But again, it's us pitching. Why would that last a long time? Apparently, our pitching would rather just give up the games. It's fine. The best way I can explain pitching analog to you guys in MLB 26 is like taking 2 lemons off of a lemon tree and just squeezing them right into your eyes. Literally no lead is safe. You have to score 27 runs just to be okay. Which leads us to the final game of over 12+ hours of playing ranked seasons. With Blake Snell on the mound, not only was the pitching still constant, but also our hitting. I mean, I don't know if it was just the fact that we played for 12 straight hours, but I was seeing basically 3 balls at once. I don't think any of our guys have found a hole past somebody in 5 games. The amount of lineouts and flats that we've had like that is legit upwards of 40 hits that should be going through. Like that, right there. Those type of hits, we're not even getting a single one. I don't even want to get into the pitching. If you're using anything other than pinpoint, you're just cooked this year. The way that they've changed it, it's over. It's just over. And that frustration, I never really have. I truly never get that annoyed. But when so much is riding on the line and you have such an inconsistent playing experience, it's just the worst. It really is the worst. And on top of that, I knew that this would have been probably our last game based off of how the ranked seasons was going. So unfortunately, we end up losing that final game versus Blake Snell, which leads us to the sad truth. And with that last loss, after playing for 13+ hours at this point, our rating is 572. I have to see our stats. But I mean, just looking through the list, we've hit better than so many of these guys. Again, our ERA being at 8 just shows that this year, pure analog has been either nerfed into oblivion or it's just not even, it's not going to work anymore. I have felt a clear difference in MLB 25 that it's just not it anymore. I seriously think MLB The Show just wants everybody moving to pinpoint. It makes more sense. So eventually I am gonna have to make the switch. I've just hated it for so long. So unfortunately, rule number 3 of us making World Series is not gonna happen. Mostly because the ranked season literally ends in 2 hours we're so far away, we're not gonna be able to get to 800 within those 2 hours. At most, in about 2 hours, we'd be able to play 5 games. Even if we went 5-0, we'd be in the mid 700s. So it's just literally not gonna happen. It's so unfortunate that, again, the ranked season just had to end right when this actually is coming out towards day 10 and towards day 9, but just a couple games going different and we would have had it. It's so annoying. It annoys me more than anything. The team is so good too. Day 10, we're gonna be doing the team awards. We have a lot of awards to give out, but unfortunately we go 2 for 3 on the rules. Again, less than 5% of players even make World Series every single ranked season. I really just wish we had better champ games. We ran into buzzsaws every time. I take that. There's plenty to blame the game over, but it's still, that would just be dumb excuses. I'm taking that. We should have played better, and that's on me. It wasn't for the lack of trying, though. I think you guys can see my eyes. I've averaged about 4 or 5 hours of sleep for these last 10 days. I hope you guys have enjoyed the series so far. Again, we're not done. We still have the team awards tomorrow. For the pitch and fundraiser, we still have about 3 episodes that need to come out, just so you guys know. But we are at $858. Now, we haven't made our donation yet for the free ways to contribute. Like I've been saying this entire series, there are free ways to donate as well. Subscribe to my channel, gives 10 cents. Follow me on X, gives 10 cents. Follow my Instagram, gives 10 cents. And following Triple Crown Collective on Instagram also gives 10 cents. A lot of you guys have been following all those, so we still have to make that donation on day 10. You guys have followed about 3,700 times. And so that's going to make a donation of roughly, we're going to get the direct number down, but it's going to be roughly around $370 to pitch in. That alone is going to push this number well over $1,000, which is going to end up funding one entire baseball or softball team. And also the thing that I'm happy about is that even though the series might end, the fundraiser is still going to be going. So even though those donations might not affect me with the chaos wheel spins or anything else like that, you guys want to give, it really is a fantastic cause and a fantastic nonprofit. I'm glad that we picked them. And I just really wish we could have had a World Series ending just to make it even better. But again, we're not done. We still have all the team awards to go through. We have all the packs that we're going to be opening. We're going to have basically a celebration of the entire series. So I hope you guys did enjoy it so far, even though the last 2 episodes were just, I mean, it was a lot of complaining. I'm sorry for that. But when you are playing a game this inconsistent, that's just going to happen. And then when you're also struggling, it is what it is. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like on the video, subscribe down below, and check out this video right here. I'll see you guys over there. Peace out.